everyone, it's Ayush here, and today I'm going to be doing 8 2x2 CLL walkthrough solves. I averaged sub 2.8 on 2x2, and this is my first ever non 3x3 tutorial. So yeah, let's get right into it. So for the first scramble, I'm going to just let you inspect and I'm going to show you all the corners of the cube. So most of you would go for blue because it looks really good, but that's the problem. Many people don't inspect further because there's a difference between a good layer and an optimal layer. An optimal layer doesn't necessarily look good, but a good layer is just like something that you can easily see and you just go for it without thinking. Now, if you were in a comp, then it would be a bit hard, especially under the pressure, to find the solution that I found for white. But this is why I suggest you take some time off and you try one-looking your solves and also looking for more optimal solutions for your layers, which really helps. So in this case, I'm gonna be showing you the most optimal solution, plus we're also gonna one-look. Because I one-look almost all of my solves in 2x2, but I one-look almost all of my solves. Almost, not all of them. So yeah. So now, let me just show you the layer which I found was the best. So, it's white. Now, from this angle, it's really easy to spot. But sometimes when you're at this angle, white looks like really bad. So anyway, let me just show you the solution. So from this angle, exactly this angle, go right now to the comments and type out the solution that you could find. I'm gonna wait for a bit more so that you can look, and you can also pause the video. So yeah, now I'm gonna be showing you the solution if you didn't find it. So it's really simple. So first we have our white pieces here, and here. So we need to look at how we can easily connect them. So connecting green with this green or red with this red isn't very good, but we can connect the blue with the blue in one move, along with the white with F. And now this sets us up for a really easy case, which is just U2 to pair this, and then the R. So now, don't worry, I'm also coming to the one looking. So now, first, we're gonna look at what the OLL is, and then finally, we're gonna look at what the CLL is. So F, the F only moves these two. So these two are just gonna turn like that. And then a U2 brings this one over here, this yellow facing on top. And the U2 brings this one, and the U2 brings this one over here, and this one over here. So now it should be pretty easy, because this one only moves an F, this one moves an F U2, and this one moves a U2 at the end. So this one comes down, this one goes back, these two come front. So that means it's a UOLL. And now we're just gonna have a quick look at the CLL now. So we know the UOLL is gonna be in this direction, and we recognize from these three stickers. So we're gonna see what those three stickers are. So an FU2R matches up these. So we have a match over here, and this blue comes right over here. So it's in these two matching, this one opposite case, which means we can easily do the F sexy F prime. So that means doing it from this angle is better, so that we can easily cancel, and instead of doing an L here, we can do an R. U2 with this finger, just a regrip, and do the alg, and then a U. So I've spent 4 minutes on explaining one solve, but I think it's really worth it. So let's go to the next solve. So for the second scramble, as you can see, you know we're going to do white. So this is a 3-move insert, so one looking should be pretty easy. So this one moves up, this, and then L prime U prime L, right? So this one moves up, this one goes here with the L prime U prime L, this one goes back here, and this one stays over here. So that means we're going to have a soon, and for the soon we recognize from these two and this one. So this one's coming up over here, and this one is, oh my gosh, this is such a good solve. So, and this one's coming over here, and this one's, so these two are opposite, and this red is going to come on the top. So it's these two opposite, and this one's nothing, which means it's just a simple anti-soon. But you can also do a left soon, and in this angle, when you insert with an L prime U prime L, you get a left soon, and L prime U prime L cancels with L prime U prime L cancels with L prime U prime L, which means L prime UL L prime UL cancels with L prime U prime L, which means we can just cancel into the alg by doing this. But before that, we also want to predict AUF, and it's going to be a U2 AUF, because this one comes over here and this one comes over here. And I have not pre-planned everything, I'm just saying it on the spot. So that would have been like a really easy sub 1, and yeah, I just got this scramble from CS Timer, so yeah. Okay, so again for this scramble, I'm gonna let you inspect. So as you can see, not a very good scramble. So let's try looking at the pairing pieces with Opta. We can just try being a little bit more optimal, I guess. So yellow's pretty good. So a way you could do yellow is, I think it's a, it's a 4-mover, and go right now and type it. I'll be checking all of them, and I'll be like telling you, and it'll be really cool if you got it, because this one's like a bit of hard one, I guess. So like this. So we have our yellow pieces here, 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 and here. So as you can see, this one and this one can go in like this. But who does that? No, that's really, really bad. And if you do that, then please stop doing that, because it is very, very bad. And I used to do this like a couple of weeks ago, and then I found out that that there are much better solutions, even if you can't find them. So yeah. So we're gonna match this green with this green with an F2. And then this is a pretty simple case, so instead of inserting this, we can just cancel into this matching. And this would have been a pretty hard one to one look, but if WC had given me like more time to inspect, then definitely I would have one looked this. So now I can see that it's an anti-soon. I think it's an anti-soon, yes. And this is a very, very easy one to one look, because R U prime R prime doesn't do much. It is not going to affect, oh my gosh. I'm sorry about that. So anyway, as I was saying, an R U prime R prime is really easy to one look, and it does not affect this block at all, and it just brings this one a U prime over here. So which means we have the anti-soon at the back, which means it's going to be like the back soon, the U string do one. Wait, let me just show you that. Yeah, so this one, we're going to have this. So yeah. And if you don't know CLL, this is also a pretty good one too, but we're doing CLL now. So this one just moves up like this, which means when we recognize from these two and this one, it means this one's going to be an orange and these two are going to be red. And when these two are, and if you watch JPERM, then you will know this. When these two are opposite and when these two are matching and this one's opposite, it means we have a case like this. Wait, let me just show you. Yeah, so we'll have a case similar to this, like this, and the alg for this actually comes from the front, like this. So we have no other choice but to do a U2, but it's at least good that we one looked, and this would be another low 2 for anyone who had really good TPS. So we're gonna get right into the U2, and our hands are ready to do that complicated F, which I used to struggle a lot with. Learn this finger trick. Don't do stuff like this, like that it's like really the worst, like stuff like this. Just learn this finger trick to do it efficiently, and it's gonna be really useful. So going right into the one, and now from this point onwards I recognize my AUF, and I can see that this block's gonna go over here, so it's gonna be a U2 AUF. And of course, instead of doing U2 with this flick, this right hand flick, it's easier to do it with this one. So now for the next scramble. Okay, so for this scramble, it looks pretty good for Ortega and EG users, but if you're a CLL user, then just stick to CLL and do not get carried away by this. I promise you, because even if you're gonna do Ortega for this, it's gonna be really bad because your block's gonna be at the back, and that isn't the best all the time. It's best to keep your block at the front. So now let's look at our bars. We're not gonna get distracted by the solved one. Or we can also switch these two, which is really easy. So let's just do the switching algorithm for these two. Now there are two algs. One is to take this out and then insert this, or one is to take it out in this way and then insert this. But I suggest you do this one because it flows much better. And one looking is, maybe you can do it, but it'll take a bit of a long time to explain, but I'm just guessing it's gonna be a T or a U. Okay, that was completely wrong. But now we have an L case. So I do a U and I recognize it from this angle. So when these two are matching and this one's nothing, it's a really easy alg. And yeah, this shouldn't take any time at all to memorize. So you can memorize it right now if you don't know it. R, U2, R prime. Then F prime. Then you repeat that R, U2, R prime again. So that's the common trigger in this alg. R, U2, R prime is the common trigger. F prime in the middle. R, U2, R prime. And from here, just a simple winter variation. L prime, U2, L. And I do not recognize my AUF for this because it's just a bit, like time taking. And 2x2 is all about the quick, no stopping, fluid solve. So I would just see this and then just do it from this flick. Okay, so for the next one, I'm gonna let you inspect again. Okay, now white is the best over here because it's a 4 mover. And yeah, so it goes. You're gonna match these two, and then you're just gonna do the simple R2 U prime R2 trigger. And now we're also gonna do the one look. Yes, one looking is very important, and I suggest, and for my whole plan for 2x2 is to try to become sub 2.5 with CLL because it is very much possible. And with that, I'm just not gonna learn EG because it's just really efficient. Like layer isn't the most efficient at times, but if you look for the optimal solutions, as I said, it's really good. So if you want to become faster 2x2 but you don't want to learn all the algorithms, then just 42 algorithms and then just stop. But do not use Ortega because it's not the best. Okay, so now we're gonna get an L case, and I'm not very good at one looking L cases because I haven't done many of the one looking for L cases. But so yeah, I'm not gonna one look the type of L case, but I know I'm gonna have to do a U2 to recognize it because I only recognize it from one angle. So yeah, and this is the angle I recognize it from. And when these two are opposite and this one's nothing, it's a really simple case. So you do U and R prime, U, R prime, U2, and then just reverse that, and then you just make this layer, and then AUF. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know this is a 14-minute video and it's really long. But anyway, I hope this helped and I think it will help you. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.